Welcome back, guys. You're probably wondering why I got the VZ out the back here, and I know I feel sorry for it, but I am going to try and get the VS ute out here, try and get it up here and put the Hilux behind here, but just not tonight. So I've made a little bit of room for a new project, which I know I've got many projects on the go, but it's another one, and it was cheap, so I'll give you a bit of a look. So here it is. 1979 VB Commodore. 202. Everything's there for it. Needs a big clean up. Like, it's gonna be a bit of work, but it's all there. It's missing the door strip there. One of them. One's up there. Haven't opened the boot. And just that side as well, but console's cracked, dash is cracked, but still everything is there. Now, whether the speedo stopped, it's got 80,000 kilometers on it. Not sure if that's genuine, if it's stopped or not, like I said, but it's 202. A lot of spider webs that come with it for free. Factory aircon. But yeah, it's definitely nice. Now it has 2 spots of rust that I can see. It's got this sill just here, and we'll go around here. And a little bit just in the floor in there, but it's surprisingly very good. Just don't know where to start with it, but I don't know, I think I might blow it out, get rid of all the dust, and we'll go from there. Now these are going to be something I want to keep, just for sake. These are the books that were just in it. That's from 2002. That's when I was born, back in 2002. The 98 book, 99 book. It's going to be sentimental a little bit. Just to me, because of when I bought the car, and these were in it when I got it. So I started giving the floors a bit of a blowout, and they're just caked in dirt. So they're gonna need a good clean, so I might even pull the seats out and pressure wash them. So I just hooked up the wagon with jumper lead just to try a few things. Radio works. Doesn't whine. Lights work. Doesn't want it. Doesn't want to whine though. So the car is a manual, 4-speed. It's got this gauge here. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Oh, it says for vacuum, but I don't. Yeah, never seen one of them before. I'm not old enough to. But aircon. I just took, when we hooked the battery up, the radio, like the speaker was working in the dash. Yeah, so I'm very excited to actually get this up and going. So I've just got it up on the hoist. That front nose cone is bent, but it shouldn't take a real lot to fix up. This front wheel, maybe the caliper is seized, like that won't turn. This wheel turns. It's gonna need wheel bearings and everything like that. Very oily under the gearbox, caked on there. Center bearing looks good. A few spiders. Tail shaft and diff looks right. All need to clean up. It's like a fairly newish exhaust. Drum rear brakes. Fuel tank's in good nick. A little bit of rust in the spare wheel well, but not a lot. Just that little bit there. It looks like someone's like fixed it maybe, or maybe that's just the black coating underneath and then it's just a little bit underneath, but that's so I've dived in a bit deeper to the rust, and that's where it's all rusted along the sill there, bottom of the sill, and a little bit on the floor. So it's gonna need pretty well a whole floor pan, and get all that fixed up, because I'm pretty sure that's structural. But other than that, I haven't found a real lot more. I've cleaned up the one on this side. Just blew some shit out of it. And it doesn't seem to go into the inner edge, so that's a bonus. Now I've cleaned all the shit out of the crank pulley, like where the bolt usually is. And there's no bolt there, it's just like a countersunk thing, so I don't know where I'm going to wind it over from. Might try and chuck a bar on the bolt now to see if it'll wind with the belt. But I've just got this wheel off, the one that I think the caliper's seized up, so might crack the line and see if I can get it free. I'm just trying to unstick this caliper, so I've got a cut-off screwdriver, and I'm hitting it in here and just pushing it out. I was worried it was going to damage inside there on the piston, but it hasn't, so I'm going to keep trying a little bit more, and then might hit it back the other way, try and free it up a little bit. So I've gotten the piston out, and it is very gummy in there. I'm going to give everything a bit of a wipe over and clean and see if I can get it working good again. One caliper all nice and freed up. It pushed in really nicely. It's really good. And it's very rewarding doing this. Like, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun working on this car. Like, just doing stuff like this is, just learning as I go. Like, learn to unstick a caliper, just all these little things is just going to add up, and it's just starting to be very enjoyable. So I've just whacked 2 bolts in there, and I'm going to try and wind it over. So we'll see how it goes. So I tried all my weight. These bolts aren't the right bolts. It's bent them, but I don't think it went then back, but won't keep winding, so might be a motor out, possibly. Anyway, I'm going to leave that for tonight. Hopefully, I might try a few other things and see if I can get it to wind over, maybe wind it over from the flywheel or something like that. Hopefully I can get it to wind. If not, probably nearly cheaper and easier to just buy a replacement engine and then just sit this there and maybe one day rebuild it. So I had a bit of a go trying to wind the engine over. Poured oil down there, down the spark plug holes, and I just don't think I'm going to get it. It's very tight, so I think it might be seized up. Have to probably just I don't want to rebuild it, I just want to make it as easy as possible getting on the road, so I'll probably just buy a new one. There's plenty of them on Facebook Marketplace, but not at the moment. I don't want to pull too much of the car apart. I just want to do bits at a time because I don't want to have parts laying around everywhere. So I want to clean the interior right up. Now I know I can't get it going, so I'm going to clean the interior right up. Got the base of the back seat out. Going to vacuum all that. I'm going to pull this out and try and get all this red dirt off everything. Try and restore these as much as possible. Even though they got all the cracks and holes in them, I still reckon they'd come up alright. So this is from all under the back seat. And vacuum all that out. Also, I might be able to get a ratchet and try and undo that bolt up there. So I've just pulled the driver's seat out, and I'm not sure whether it's rust or whether the floor's just given way. Now, okay, I think it's rust. Yeah, this whole floor is pretty stuffed, and it's separating from the sill here, just like on the other side, so it's not good, but it is what it is. So big shout out to Zach at No Limits Custom Detailing and Whitewalling. He's hit us up with this sticker, which matches the car very good. The same bloke makes these stickers that made our number plates and also made that sticker there too. So the colour's going to match very well. So we'll go probably there, but we'll have to do that when it's clean. Also got one for Taya's car. It's a different style of one. It's a see-through one, but should look good. Now, I've been doing a little bit of work off camera, just getting into it. So I've scraped on the passenger side all the tar shit off until there, which I'm gonna still scrape up there, but just haven't had time. And this is the rust situation. So this floor panel will need cutting out. So there's a join there, so I have to, it goes all the way over the other side. So I'm not sure whether, I have to get some advice whether it's going to be cut down below that so it can match up, or up higher. And that's the rust in the sill there. So I've still got a lot of work to do. I've got to grind that all back to bare metal. Same as the other rust, I've got to grind it back to bare metal. Talked to a bloke that fogged his dash up. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'll use some apparently they're easy to pull out, so I'll use some fibre fill. I'll pull it out, use some fibre fill on it, then use some bog and give it a coat of paint, the same colour. Other than that, I'm not sure if I showed you the console. I think my dad has one. I gave this edge of the seat a bit of a clean up, and it actually cleaned up really good. Like all this red dirt and stuff come up, and I've got some leather stuff there to give it a condition, but it actually come up really good. other than the tears. So I might be able to restore this back seat to an extent, other than all these, but it'll still look half decent for now. So I've got a busy week this week. Me and Tay are off to Bali on this Sunday coming. So we drive to Sydney, leave our car at the airport, and then get on a plane on Sunday. So we drive to Sydney Saturday, get on a plane on Sunday, and go to Bali for a week. So been flat out, my passport still hasn't turned up, which is just going crazy about that. I'm stressing about that. It's been finalised and now it's in the post and it says it's pending. So I've got to try and get onto them. Every time I get onto them, it's a hour and a half to 2 hour on hold call. So I have to get onto them about that and see if maybe I'll have to duck up and pick it up from Sydney. I don't know. So I'm going to leave the video here because stressful week this week, so not going to be getting much done, and I want to get the video posted before I go away. So leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe, turn on the notifications so every time I post a video you get a notification for it, and yeah, tell us what you reckon about this VB. And I've got a colour in mind. Tell me what things you reckon I should do to it. I've got a baseliner, what I want to do with it in mind, which I'll express in another video. So yeah, give me some feedback on the car. I'll see you in the next video.